Hey guys, it's your coach Katelyn here. I'm not sure why it took me so long to make this review on Chalean Extreme, but it is one of my favorites of all of Beachbody's programs, and I'm about to tell you why. So first off, the thing you need to know about Chalean Extreme is that it is a heavy lifting program. Now, the reason I wanted to do it originally was I really wanted to build my strength. I had been saying for years that, you know, even when I used to go to the gym, that I used to really wanted to focus on building my strength, but I didn't really know where to start or how to go about it. I'm so glad I did it with this program because it completely revolutionized the way I view strength training. So even though you're lifting heavy, the whole point is to lift slow. So one rep of, say, a bicep curl might take 4 seconds, 5 seconds. It's a very slow count. So each of the strength training videos, there's 3 each week. They go through 9 different exercises, and you only do anywhere between 8 and 12 reps of each. They take about a half an hour because you're doing them slow. That also includes a warm-up and a cool-down. But it really does, Chalean makes sure she always cues you on posture and form, and it really does make sure you're engaging your muscles the whole way through the movement and not using any momentum. Chalean always seemed like she was reading my mind. She seemed to always say exactly what I needed to hear at the right time. In any given exercise, she might say, oh, be careful not to push your head forward, or be careful that your shoulders aren't up, and it was the perfect program to have somebody as if they were your personal trainer right in your home guiding you. So what you get, there's 3 different phases of the program. Month 1 is the burn phase, month 2 is the push phase, and month 3 is the lean phase. Now each of them are designed to be about the same structure. So the core of each program is that you're doing 3 strength training videos a week, which average about 30 to 35 minutes, and 2 interval days, which is light lifting alternating with cardio. So about a few minutes of light lifting, a few minutes of some cardio activity back and forth. So it's kind of when your muscles recover and loosen up from the tough strength training days. So that's all it is. It's 5 days a week. The interval videos, I think one is 26 minutes, the other is 46 minutes. So, and like I said, the strength training videos are only 30 to 35 minutes. So I really got spoiled by this program and how efficient it was, how quickly I noticed changes in my body, but yet it was a very small time commitment. So like I said, this is a view of all the DVDs you get. Each month, when you go into a new phase, that's when you switch your strength training DVDs to the next set. So I believe it's 11 DVDs in all. You also get this guidebook, which of course shows you how to take your measurements, how to get started. But what I love best about it, I travel a lot for work. So in the back, it has the exercises, I don't know if you can see, for every single video in the program, or every single strength training video. So I would oftentimes take this along with these worksheets, which you can print out online. They track the weight, the amount of weight you're lifting, and how much reps of each you were able to do each week. And I loved this because it really did show such an improvement in progress from month 1, when I was originally when I first did this program, I was maybe lifting 5 and 8 pound dumbbells to start out with, and by the end I was lifting up to 20 pound dumbbells, which was a huge strength increase for me. So it's really a validation that you are improving. And I also liked it because I would mark on here if one week I felt like the weight I was lifting was too light or too heavy, I would mark that. So the next week, as I was going through the video, I could quickly check my sheet and know exactly what weight I needed to use the next week. So it was very efficient for that. But again, this also helps if you travel a lot. I would take my worksheets with me and my guidebook, and I would either take resistance bands or I would go down to the hotel gym and be able to do my workout there very easily. So as far as equipment, what you get, there are resistance bands that come with it. Honestly, I have so many Beachbody programs, I'm not sure which ones actually came with it, but it would have either been ones like these or perhaps bands like these. You also get the thigh toner band, which is something that you tie around your legs basically to kind of work the outer thighs. There's a few exercises that you utilize that. You can do the program using only resistance bands. Chalean always has somebody in the videos using resistance bands so they can show you how to give it more resistance if it needs to be a heavier exercise versus less resistance. I personally liked using free weights because, like I said, it was much easier to track my progress and to see that I was really improving. But you can use each. I have everything from 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 8 pounds, and 11 pounds. And then what I did, I went to Walmart and I got, these are Gold's Gym. This right here is a 15-pound dumbbell. And it also comes with extra plates so you can make it into a 20-pound dumbbell. You get 2 of these in a set, and the whole set was only $20. So it was a great investment for me because going into this program, I wasn't sure exactly how heavy I would need to lift. So $20 wasn't a huge investment to be able to, to take a risk and see that I could actually lift these 15 and 20-pound dumbbells. So like I said, they're Gold's Gym brand at Walmart. It was $20 for both of those, and they can become either 15 or 20-pound sets. So that range from about 5 pounds to 20 pounds was great to have for this program. The other thing I did, this is kind of cheesy, but these are 2.5-pound weights. They're wrist weights. So what I would do is, let's say I was at using 11-pound dumbbell, and I wasn't quite ready to go up to a 15. I would strap on this weight so it would become kind of like a 13-pound weight in between. So just an idea, if you're not looking to spend a lot of money to invest in any of the Bowflex, Selectex, or adjustable weights, or a ton of different dumbbells, I know that can be expensive. This was a really inexpensive way to still get a huge variety of weights, like I said, anywhere between 15 and 20 pounds. So one last thing I want to touch on, this program was, like I said, one of the most effective programs for me. A lot of people think that you're going to bulk up with strength training. If you're a guy, you will, obviously, because you have testosterone. For us girls, we tend to lean down. I think this was especially the case for me because I had really focused on cardio prior to doing this program, so the strength training was a huge change for me. I lost a little over 10 pounds on the program, and I hadn't really been trying to even lose weight. I was just trying to tone up, but I felt phenomenal. I felt so strong. I was walking into work with better posture. I felt so empowered, but my whole body just kind of tightened up and leaned out, and I loved that. But because you're making those kind of changes to your body, your appetite is going to go through the roof because your metabolism is going through the roof. The Chalean Extreme program comes with a guidebook with recipes to make for every different phase. I'm not a cook at all. I like stuff that's simple and quick. This book does it. I found so many good recipes in here. I really mean it. I do not cook a lot. So if I say it's easy, it's easy. And some of them were delicious. They were quick to make. This chicken piccata recipe was amazing. I still make these recipes all the time. I don't just use them for the program. I use them all the time. But you really do need to make sure you're fueling yourself right for a program like this. The other thing that was a lifesaver during this program, and it's recommended that you use it with this program, is Shakeology. I think it made me feel so fueled for my workouts, and it helped with recovery. And because there's so much good stuff in it, it helped manage my cravings. So I think with the heavy strength training, my appetite, like I said, went through the roof. I think I would have been eating everything in sight if it wasn't for Shakeology kind of keeping my appetite at bay like it always does. So so that's my review of the program. Like I said, it was one of my favorite of all of Beachbody's programs. I just loved the results I saw from it. Chalean is great. The people in the videos are great. They just seem to point out everything you need to know. Like I said, it'll revolutionize the way you look at strength training. And I did this program. I started it almost exactly a year ago. It was the program I used when I first became a coach. And I've done 2 rounds of it so far. And I still, to this day, try to do at least the 3 strength training videos every week, at least 2 or 3 because I absolutely love the program. I love the strength I get from it, and it just makes me feel so healthy and strong. So if you have any more questions, my contact information is below. Feel free to ask away. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks, guys.